Ladies and gentlemen, we are still in first place. That's all that matters, really, that we got the win tonight over Texas. We're going to cover that all here in 1 second. The only unfortunate news is that the Cleveland Indians absolutely spanked the Yankees tonight. I don't know how it happened. I mean, freaking home run after home run after home run. They look like the Twins tonight, but we're going to talk about this game because this was a very big win for the Twins. They absolutely dominated the Texas Rangers from the beginning. And while the score doesn't really represent how much they dominated in this game, but let's go through the box score. So 13-6 was the final score. We got the win. Of course, we're still a half game up in the AL Central. Hopefully the Yankees will play better over the next couple of days. Hopefully we still play like this, but we had 14 hits. They had 13 hits. How about that? This is a bad, well, not really a bad, I mean, they're 500. They've been playing really bad, but they still got a ton of hits, and really, if they didn't have like one or two bad innings, this could be a different game. And I'm going to explain a little bit later. I'm kind of frustrated how the Twins played in the last couple of innings, but regardless, we'll get to that in a second. We also made an error, which at the time, it gave them a run. We were up, I don't know, 11-0 at that point or something. It didn't really hurt us, but we still made an error. Another error by Polanco. It didn't hurt us, but it was like, hey, come on, clean it up. I don't know. They made 2 errors. Of course, we'll take it. I mean, like, it wasn't a very good game, in my opinion. Defensively. Offensively, we did great. I mean, I am not complaining about our offense whatsoever, and we're going to go through that right now. So, Pineda got the win. He's 8-5 this year. Good. He looked good. I mean, for the first 4 innings, he was perfect game, or no hitting them. I think he walked a guy in there. No hit, 4 innings, pretty good. I mean, we've seen that from Pineda a couple times. Their pitcher completely sucked, and Smeltzer got the save, 4 innings. He saved our bullpen tonight. Not that we, needed it, but he pitched pretty good. Okay, for 4 innings out of relief. I didn't mind it, so let's go through it. I mean, Pineda threw 5 innings. Probably should have gone more. Really struggled in that 5th inning. Gave up 6 hits. I think 5 of them came in that 5th inning. It really wasn't a good 5th inning. He gave up 3 runs, all of them in that 5th inning. Struck out 6, only walked 1. Did also give up a home run, but not a bad outing. I mean, he got us the win, of course. Those first 4 innings really defined him tonight. That was really good. The 5th inning, whatever. But the 6th inning for Smeltzer, was basically like the 5th inning for Pineda. He gave up 7 hits, most of them coming in that 6th inning. 7 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 strikeouts, 1 walk, and gave up a home run. So, very, very similar outings, but, that 6th inning, I think it was the 6th inning, right? Was it the 6th inning that they ran every single one out? Yeah, so Hunter Pence leads off with a home run. Okay, it's 12-4 at that point, whatever. Willie Calhoun, he gets a single, so, Smeltzer's like, whatever. Double by Odor. Here comes Calhoun. He gets thrown out at the plate. That's out number 1. Then Logan Forsythe grounds 1 to third base. Here comes Odor from third. He's out at home, or he gets tagged out running to home. How about that? 2 outs on the base paths. And then Jose Trevino gets a single. Delano DeShields, he doubles. And Rosario throws him out at third base. He rounded third. He gets thrown out trying to go back to third. All 3 outs of that inning came on the base pass. That was pretty awesome. A couple assists in there by the Twins. But yeah, that's bad base running. And if that inning doesn't happen, I'm not saying they come back, but that's a huge inning. That's what saved Smeltzer right there. And then he had a pretty good 8th, 9th, the rest of the game. So very good. The only thing I do want to cover before we really hammer on the offense tonight, let's talk about that 8th and 9th inning, really. So I'm going to make a whole video on this tomorrow about the Rangers being incredibly salty. So I'll get to that in 1 second, but let's talk about the defense. They were just upset. Even on that last double play, whereas I think it was the 9th inning, the double play after Forsythe walked, he kind of slid really hard into second base, which is kind of weird. Because he was a Twin for a while, but then he kind of sucked tonight as well. It doesn't matter. He slid hard into second base. We'll get to that in a second why, but, dude, they're so salty. What the heck? I get, that they lost. They've been really bad the last couple of games, but they are freaking salty. They look like whatever, the Mediterranean Sea, the Dead Sea, is that what it is? That you can walk on because it's so, I don't know. But the point is, they kind of sucked tonight, and they were so bad about it. It was kind of funny. But I really don't like the defense in that last inning. That last run that they scored in the bottom of the 9th inning to make it a 13-6 game, Eddie Rosario walked to that ball. He walked to that ball. I don't care if we're up 13-6. You're benched. I'm sorry, Eddie Rosario, you need to stop that. I mean, I've seen him walk out of the box on what he thinks is a home run before. I just saw him walk to that triple. That's not a triple. The run doesn't score. I get that it's 13-5 at that point. I don't care. He runs to that ball. It's a double. The single probably doesn't score. Maybe it does. I don't care. Walking to that ball shows me that you're up 13-7. Who cares? You know what the Indians did tonight when they were up 13-4? They kept hitting. They kept hitting home runs. They kept getting singles. They kept getting on base for their next guy. I did not see that in these last couple of innings. It was almost like we don't care. We're up 13-5. I don't know if it was the heat. I don't know if it was just because the Rangers were struggling. I don't know why. That's pathetic. That is absolutely pathetic. I do not stand for that. You hustle to that ball or you will be benched. That's my opinion on it. But also, let's talk about hitting, and I'm going to start in this 8th or 9th, is it the 9th inning that it happened? So Jake Cave swings at a 3-0 pitch, gets a single, and Max Kepler is hit in the shoulder on the next pitch. Now, I told you I'm going to make a whole video on this tomorrow about the unwritten rule of baseball. I think it's stupid. I think it's absolutely stupid. First of all, Jake Cave has been really struggling at the plate. He got a 3-0 fastball. Here's my explanation. I'm gonna cover this all tomorrow. I'll make it really quick here. If you don't want him to swing 3-0, throw a strike before the 3-0 count. That's as simple as I'm going to put it today. Again, I'm going to go all out tomorrow on the video, so stick around for that. Hits Max Kepler. I'm so proud of Max Kepler that he just took it, walked down to first base, took his base, and was fine with it. I mean, he probably knew it was coming. The Twins probably knew it was coming, even though it's really stupid. But I'm glad he didn't throw a big fit about it. He took his base, and that was it. So, I mean, like what I said, when you're up 13-5, who cares? Like, you got to care about the game, but, like, the little things, not, like, jogging to a ball, I think that's a big thing. That's just my opinion. I want to know yours. But, like, getting hit in that situation, I think is petty by the Rangers, but just, he's a man. I think Max Kepler showed him that he was a man tonight, and that he took that like a champ. Okay, anyways, let's talk about the real hitting, because that was it. This is the rest of it that was super important tonight. Besides Kepler getting hit, he went 0 for 5, which really stinks because everybody else got, well, except for Castro, I guess, got a hit tonight. But Castro walked once. A couple other guys walked once, but so he was still productive. I mean, everybody was productive, even Kepler, by getting on base because of the hit. I guess it didn't really hurt him. It didn't help him, but he's only batting .255. I'd like to see that get back up there. He's been struggling just a little bit at the plate. So I would like to see him be a little bit better up at the top of the lineup, but, you know, he's been solid. He'll get out of it, and he'll jump back on things a little bit later. Sano went 1 for 4 with 1 walk tonight as well. A big home run to opposite field, his 22nd of the season. That was great. I mean, he has been on a tear lately. I love it. I actually really like him in the 2 spot as well. I love Polanco in the 3 spot. I would honestly, if I could pick my lineup right now, it would be Kepler, Sano, Polanco, Cruz. If Cruz was healthy, then we go Rosario, Cron, Gonzalez, blah, blah, blah. But honestly, I really like, if it's not Arraez, Sano works in that 2 spot, and I really like that. So Sano hit that home run tonight. That was great. We also scored 2 in the 5th, 4 in the 4th. We batted around in that inning. That was great. But yeah, Polanco got in on the action too tonight. I actually really like him in the 3 spot. He's gotten that average back up to 293 after it was down to like 285 for a while. So, I mean, that's great. He went 2 for 6 tonight with 2 runs and an RBI. Let's talk about Eddie Rosario getting his 27th home run of the night. That ties his career high. Yesterday, he hit 100 on his career, which is great. Tonight, he hit 101. I didn't talk about it yesterday because I was kind of upset with the rest of the game. But 100 yesterday, 101 today. He's been looking solid as well. 1 for 4. Cron went 1 for 5. 2 RBIs. Arraez went 3 for 5 with 3 RBIs and 2 runs. He did great. I mean, I love Arraez. You guys know that. I love Arraez. I mean, look at Gonzalez, too. This the 6 and the 7 spot tonight. Gonzalez went 4 for 5 with 2 RBIs. He had himself a night. Castro, as I mentioned, went hitless 0 for 4, but was still productive. He scored a run on his walk. And then Cave had a good night. Cave has gotten his average up to 235, and I get that it's not as many plate appearances and at-bats as the rest of the guys, but 235, that is pretty good from where it was at like 165 about a month ago. So he has really been doing solid, and I like him. I mean, not that I would rather have him over Buxton or anybody else, but he has been a solid bench bat for the last couple of weeks, and I wouldn't say I trust him. I'd probably say Adrian's is a little bit better than him, but I think he's better than Asadillo, so, I mean, debate me on that, I guess, if you want, but 2 for 3, not a bad night, 2 runs and a RBI as well. Every single person except for Max Kepler, and technically Adrianza because he came in late, but scored a run. So there you go. How about that? All the starters except for Kepler scored a run. And almost everybody had an RBI too. So that's great. 13-6, a big win. We destroyed them, as I said. 6 for 14 with runners in scoring position. Only left 8 guys on base. I mean, they weren't even that bad. 3 for 7 with 6 on base, but it was just, you know, the home runs really helped. Were they all solo shots again, or was 1 or 2 home run? Oh yes, Arraez hit a home run tonight. How did I forget that? Arraez hit a home run tonight, his 3rd of the season, with 1 on and 1 out. That was his 3rd. Sano hit his 22nd. Rosario hit his 27th. How did I forget that, people? I don't know, but yeah, he did great. He had 7 total bases tonight. I mean, Polanco had 5. Gonzalez had 5, or 3, I guess. Sano had 4. It doesn't matter. That's not the point. Arraez was good tonight. I can't believe I forgot it. My bad, everyone. I am sorry. But other than that, a very, very solid night against the Rangers. I hope we can do this all weekend. I hope the Yankees get a little bit better. Hopefully, Indians scored all their runs today, and we could just keep hammering a bad team tomorrow. But this was a good game. I mean, almost everything was right until the very end, but we got to work on those little things still. Little things change this game, right? And if we can do those little things right, we are almost an unstoppable team. So that's all I got for you guys today. Of course, come back tomorrow if you want to see a very exciting video about me getting upset with people who don't hustle and the unwritten rules of baseball. Also, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Boom, right down there. If you guys missed yesterday's video, boom, right up here. Or today's video. Today's video is a really good one about perfect games. Since it was the 7-year anniversary of the last perfect game. Go check that out right up here. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. Thanks so much. We'll see you next time. Bye.